Good morning, church. Good morning. I know that there are several that are still kind of trickling in. Good morning, choir. You're up close and personal this morning. And when I couldn't help but think when this screen came down, it was like I thought maybe there should be like a magic trick reveal at the end of that. That should happen. But we are so excited that we have the incredible privilege to be able to be in these baptismal waters this morning. Because I've got a brother, Danny Craig, who just a few weeks ago came to this church for the very first time, having been invited by his neighbor, a friend who cared enough about Danny's salvation to see him come to this church so that he could hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. Can I hear an amen for that? Amen. That should be an encouragement to the rest of us, a support for the rest of us. To bring our neighbors, bring our friends, bring our co-workers, our family members to Oak Grove Baptist Church so that they, too, can experience that relationship with Jesus Christ, just as Danny's done. I'm going to ask him to come this morning. And Danny is so excited about being baptized this morning that he said we could just do it with a hose and a bucket outside. And I said, well, we can do you one better. We got a baptistry in the church, and we need to take care of all that for us. And Danny is excited. And we have talked a lot over these last few weeks, just getting to know one another. And a good brother. I really can't wait for him to share a little bit of his story and how God is transforming his life already. And he's learning so much. And just from his heart, from my mouth, to all of you, he wants you to know how much it has meant to him to have all of you here at this church welcome him with open arms and embrace him in your Sunday school classes and in our Bible studies together. And so this is an incredible morning for us together here, Danny. My first time in these baptismal waters here as pastor of Oak Grove. And here you are. You're getting baptized as well. Yeah. And so this is going to be a good morning. Baptism is a picture. We talked about that together, didn't it? Baptism is a picture. It's a decision that you and I have made. It's our public declaration that you and I have decided to follow Jesus. Yeah. And it's a decision that so many of you have made here as well. It's a shared experience that we have where we identify as you go into the water with the death, burial, and as you come up into the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Man, that's good stuff, isn't it? It is, amen. Raised to walk in a brand new life is the word that we use. And so I just have one question for you, Danny. Okay. Are you a follower of Jesus Christ?
Yes, I am.
Do you believe? Amen. I love that. It got me all teared up here. All right. And do you believe, brother, that Jesus Christ is the sinless Son of God, came to this earth, born of a virgin, died on the cross, paid a penalty for your sin and my sin, and he overcame death in the grave 3 days later after that crucifixion. He eternally rests at the right hand of the Father. Do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Yes, I do, and praise God for it. Thank you.
We're so thankful for that. And brother, because of that profession of faith, it is now my privilege to baptize you, my brother, in Jesus Christ. And before we do that, I just want everybody, if you would, to pray with me over Danny as he begins this new walk with the Lord, as he continues to grow spiritually. God, we love you. We thank you so much for this morning that we have to worship you in spirit and in truth. God, what a privilege it is, what an honor to be able to begin a worship service with baptism. God, truly, this is worship right here in these waters, as this brother publicly declares, draws that line in the sand to say, I am forever going to be known as a follower of Jesus Christ. I've committed my life to him. So God, we pray that you would protect him from the enemy. God, that you would build him up and encourage him through this body of believers. God, would you support him and guide him and direct him? Would you give him wisdom? Would you give him strength? Would you give him resolve to live the life that you've called him to live from this point forward? And we are so thankful again for this day to witness this celebration of new life. We love you. We pray all these things in Jesus' precious and holy name. And everyone said, Amen. Amen. Danny Craig, it is now my privilege to baptize you, my brother in Jesus Christ, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, buried with him in the likeness of his death, and raised to walk in a brand new life. Absolutely, brother. You are most welcome. Thank you for being obedient to the command of Jesus Christ. And I want to teach you something. I want to teach you something as well. We talked about this a little bit. You know, here's the thing. Wouldn't it be just an incredible sight if we had to just keep this baptistry filled every single week? Yes. Wouldn't that be incredible? Amen. And so I have a question for you. And I want this to be the question that we end every baptism with here at Oak Grove Baptist Church. And the question is this: who's next? So I want you to say that with me. Who's next? That right there is the question. Maybe it's you. Maybe today you have never made that decision to follow Jesus Christ. I pray that today would be the day of salvation. Maybe today you realize that you've never taken that step of faith to be baptized. Would you do that today? Would you be thinking about those things this morning as we begin this time of worship together?